Long ago in a city called Sodom, there lived a man named Lot along with his family. Sodom was not a good place to live because the people there did many bad things. God decided that it was time to punish the city for its wickedness. One sunny day, two special visitors came to Lot's house. Lot was a kind-hearted man, so he welcomed these visitors into his home. But something strange happened. Word quickly spread through the city that two strangers had come to Lot's house. A group of bad people from the city gathered around Lot's house. They wanted to hurt the visitors, who were actually angels in disguise. Lot was very worried about the angels' safety, so he did something very surprising. He offered his own daughters to the bad people instead of the angels. He hoped this would protect his guests. The angels inside Lot's house knew this was not right, and they saved Lot and his family from the bad people. They made the bad people go blind, which stopped them from doing anything harmful. Then the angels told Lot and his family some important news. They said that God was going to destroy Sodom because of all the bad things happening there. They told Lot and his family to leave the city as quickly as possible. They also gave them one important rule. They should not look back at the city as they left. As Lot, his wife, and their two daughters left the city, they could hear loud and scary sounds behind them. Those sounds were from the city being destroyed by God. But then something strange happened to Lot's wife. She couldn't resist turning around to see what was happening back in the city. At that very moment, she turned into a pillar of salt. It was like she became a statue made of salt. Lot and his daughters kept walking until they found a cave in the mountains. They felt very lonely because they thought they were the only people left in the whole world. In their minds, they believed that everyone else in Sodom had been wiped away by God's punishment. In a surprising and somewhat strange decision, Lot's daughters came up with a plan. They thought it was their duty to continue their family line, so they made their father, Lot, drink too much wine on 2 different nights. This made him unaware of what was happening. Then they lay with him to have children. Both of Lot's daughters became pregnant, and they had sons. One son was named Moab, and the other was named Ammon. These sons would later become the ancestors of 2 different groups of people, known as the Moabites and the Ammonites. And that's the story of Lot and his daughters, a story filled with unusual choices, surprising events, and important lessons about following rules and the consequences of our actions.